I keep saying I was going to do this podcast, but I was supposed to do it at lunch. But I didn't. So now I'm doing it for this. Anyway, it's time to do it. I was thinking, I think this is a really interesting topic. So now we have cameras to call out bullshit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody had their modern day detective to, like, decode fraud. But now we have instant share. Like, the moment you put something on the internet, it can never be taken down, right? And it's instantly shared. That shit goes viral quick, right? But back then, as far as we know, these niggas was using fucking birds and telegraphs. Now, they did say that the whole horse and carriage shit was kind of bullshit. Because, like, you travel months and months across vacant lands with how much food? Where are you getting your food and shit? Okay, maybe there's stops and shit, but I guess horse and carriage, right? Horse and carriage and word of mouth, right? Definitely word of mouth. Lots of writing down if they had lots of paper. But definitely lots of word of mouth back in the day. So with that being stated, now we have the internet, you know. And now we have people that can go, man, that's bullshit. You know, that's bullshit. People can instantly go figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? They had their version of modern day medicine, you know, and this, that, and the third. We have our day of modern day medicine. This, that, and the third. We can prove what works and what doesn't work. Certain things a lot faster than others, right? Right? Like with vaccines, that's trial and error, right? It takes a while, as far as we know. You know. But what I want to get at is this is my topic. This is what I've been. This is Turnage Means Universal Podcast. Man, I thought this is Turnage Means Universal Podcast. I'm taking over the fucking universe. I'm on this fucking platform. I'm on a podcasting platform now. So I'm just speaking to the airwaves. Y'all go follow my TikToks. I don't know why I don't promote my fucking TikTok on here. Actually, yeah, I do. It's on my page. Renegade I Am 2. Renegade I Am 2. And then my Instagram is Renegade I Am Universal Studios. So, I am your host. Renegade I Am. Anyway, I was thinking. So, I was always wondering, where the fuck did jiu-jitsu come from? Like, that shit. Like, I get wrestling. I even get the development of, like, martial arts. Like, this shit. Alright, I get where Muay Thai came from to a certain degree. Like, you know, okay. Look. Protect yourself like this. That shit. Alright, they throw their kicks like this. I think Muay Thai is, hands down, the best martial arts. And then, if I would go Muay Thai, this is a practicer of martial arts. Because, like, when I first started martial arts, when I started this podcast, I didn't tell nobody for, like, 6 months I was doing martial arts. I was kind of like, oh. Because I didn't want to be a poser. You know what I'm saying? And then get knocked out the next day, too. So that was like, alright. But I've always wondered, where the fuck did martial arts come from? Like, I can see the development of styles, right? But even still, like, certain stances in Muay Thai, they don't do. You know what I'm saying? Because of MMA. Like, you don't stand with your hands in the snake form out. You know what I'm saying? You stand with them, like, in the closed guard. With your shoulders in. I mean, everybody's style is different. But what works for MMA is, you know, chances are, you know? What? So, even still, I've been wondering where certain styles came from. Even Muay Thai. I get kind of, like, development of it and where it might have come from. But I still, it's like, how the fuck did you go, all right, well, this shit is how we gonna do it like this. And then they go, all right, karate, we gonna stand like this. And then we gonna do like this. I think, cause like, now they have like karate shit combat, and that shit just looks like kickboxing and Muay Thai. I was like, what's the difference between, I saw one dude fighting, I was like, I saw these people fighting, I was like, this shit looks like fucking kickboxing. Like straight kickboxing, like nobody's punching straight to the body like that. They're not yelling Kia. Shit like that, right? It looks like kickboxing. They got, I'm not gonna name the organization, but they got, I'm going, what's the difference? Like Muay Thai is, there's a clear difference, but in this particular combat, I was like, how is this karate? Like, this shit looks like kickboxing. Straight up. They got car jitsu. I guess that works, right? If somebody's going to attack you in the car, chances are you're probably not going to try and strangle them with a seatbelt because they might have a knife. Yeah. Instantly. They'll just grab the knife and then choke you. I mean, they'll stab you, right? But still, martial arts is weird, you know? And then we definitely got here's where I'm getting at. Because, like, you can disprove magic, you know, with the eye and shit like that. And back then, I'm pretty sure there was some people out there. Now, I know I'm dancing on that topic. But, like, how did you disprove martial arts back then and day? People just walked around and was like, yeah, I can shoot lightning out of my fucking shit. Every now and again, there was that nigga that was like, yeah, no, you can't, right? But everything else is like, niggas said shit, and then if you got knocked out, then what? Like, who tested shit? Because, like, clearly, we see the bullshit in martial arts, right? When you go, all right, grab me, and then you instantly fall. Right? Because, right? So, who was like, all right, that shit ain't real. All right. Somebody had to go around back in the day. Who was the guy back in the day going, man, that shit is bullshit. Right? Who was the guy going around back in the day calling bullshit? Because this is why we have MMA. Because of bullshit. Remember, it's like, what came first? The chicken or the egg? The chicken. So technically, bullshit came first, and then MMA came first, right? And then came after, right? I've been wondering, who the fuck came up with jiu-jitsu? Like, what the fuck? Like, I get the development of style of jiu-jitsu now because, well, who was like, all right, because they said it came from Japan and it was used by samurais as a last resort because you don't want to be on the ground. These niggas was doing arm bars while niggas was swinging swords. I get why it'd be a last resort, right? But, like, at what point in time... Okay, now it's all making sense. Somebody was like, okay, I got this triangle, right? And then we call it jiu-jitsu. But, okay. And it came from fighting, right? It came from brawling. That's where jiu-jitsu came from. Brawling. And then somebody went to the ground one day. And then somebody was like, all right, I'm going to throw my leg over a motherfucker. And then push the shit this way. Push the arm this way. And then do a figure four around his shoulder. And pull it into his neck. And shit like that. And then, you get what I'm saying? So... with that, did I explain that right? Throw the leg over the shoulder, and then figure four. So you throw the other leg over the fucking foot, And you pull the other ankle into the leg and lock it in. Into the bottom of the calf. Into the back of the calf. Creating a figure four. And then you push the arm over. Forgot that part. Anyway, so what I'm saying is you push the arm across the chin and you push the head down. Shit like that, bro. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, who was calling out the bullshit martial arts back then? You know? Who was calling out? And he was like, man, that was fake. And then they get knocked out. Then what? Who was calling out the bullshit martial artists back in the day? Who was going, nah, that you ain't gonna break this fucking board with your two fucking fingers, okay? You're not gonna put me to sleep by grabbing my wrist, nigga. Alright? He's like, yeah. No. Who was the first person to go, nah? And then start going around disproving it. You ever think about that? Who was the modern day disprover of martial arts back in the day? And he was like, nah, that shit just don't work. Who was the first person to go, nah? And then that person is why we have MMA. Because I guarantee you, no mixed martial artist has ever sat in the middle of the octagon with his arms folded and waited for a nigga to kick him in the face and just to go, this nigga's gonna die when he kicks me. Okay? There's a reason why. There's a reason why. And that's interesting. No professional mixed martial artist and no amateur mixed martial artist has done that. I mean, you got the showboaters and shit, but as for like them actually thinking that it's really gonna work, come on now. No. That's never gonna work. Now you have the thinkers of that shit that's gonna work, and then they go get disproved real quick, right? By instantly getting punched in the face. I remember I was doing martial arts one time against this big swole dude. I was like 17. And I tried to get the light gloves. Man, I tried to pull guard. This nigga punched me in the face. I was like, I'm done. I was like 17. He's a big swole dude. Then he's a big swole dude. Now, actually, I'll whoop the shit out of that motherfucker. Fuck that. If he ain't trained, I don't give a fuck. As long as he don't land. There you go. As long as he don't land, which he does, and I'm trained to take that shit anyway. So with that being stated, as long as he don't land too many times, we're in the right spot. Fuck that. It was a big motherfucker. I like what Sean O'Malley said. He said, I had a dream about that motherfucker. That I knocked that motherfucker out. Right. Because I think Sean O'Malley... Listen, I've gone against the nigga. I thought he was going to lose against Aljo. And I've gone against him. I thought he was going to lose against Cheeto, which he clearly didn't. But also, I mean, I don't want to hate on the nigga, but he did cheat. He did get caught with steroids. And we just scraped that under the rug. They all cheat. I don't cheat. In MMA, right? What I'm saying is they clearly let that shit slide. Because I'll be like, how is he still competing? He cheated. Right? Yeah. Who was the first person to start disproving martial arts? First person to be like, man, that shit didn't fucking work. I'm still awake. And the nigga was like, man, I saw this one bullshit video. Homie threw a fucking rocket, a big ass fucking rock at his back. That's why you gotta be careful with the internet. Even me, that's what I'm saying. Because, like, with all due respect, you know, you think you're smart until you're crying about some shit. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, just be careful. Hold on. All right. There you go. I was like, that shit ain't... You just gotta be careful with what you see. The nigga threw a whole rock at his back. Gravity is real. Okay? Gravity is real, motherfuckers. Alright? We want to do everything. Sometimes we try. Don't throw rocks at your face. Okay? Don't throw rocks at anybody. Don't motherfucking set yourself on fire thinking you're gonna put it out with your eyeballs, nigga. Come on now. Now, if you want to do that, and I don't know you, I'm gonna not stop you. You know what I'm saying? If you're one of those people that still think you can do it, call me. I want to see it. Alright? And if you do just manage to put it out with your eyeballs, teach me. What the fuck? I want to learn that. That's a cool bar trick. Hey. Like me, I'm never going to do a flaming shot. Want to know why? Because you can't put that shit out with your eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? That people try to put that shit out with their hands. Nigga, it's goddamn fire. You can't swat away fire with your hand. Well, some people do. But like I'm saying, it's fire. Fucking fire. And you're gonna put it on your face with alcohol. No. Don't do that. Blow the fire out. You know why? Because it's hot. And it burns shit. You know why fire does burn shit? Because it's hot. Whatever it is, it's fire, nigga. That is a crazy element. That is a crazy element. Fire. And then you put it in your mouth. Why? Why? Put the fire out. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hot. It's going to burn your face. But you're trying to drink it to be cool. You know? And then you're wondering why it's on you. And you can't put it out. Because you mixed it with alcohol. What the fuck? Why would you do that? I can understand if it's hot. But it's a natural element. Fire is a natural element in the fucking earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can create it, and when it hits shit, certain shit on the planet, it just fire. And then you put the shit in your mouth. Alright. I call bullshit on that. Alright? So anyway, who was the first motherfucker to go, alright, I can move mountains with my mind. But then he tried to move the mountain, and then this nigga got in denial. You know what I'm saying? Or he did it during like a fucking earthquake or some shit. And then he went around selling the shit. Right? It had to be. And then this nigga went around, and then some other motherfucker was like, well, I'm gonna do a flow touch of electricity, because whatever, right? If I touch you. But nobody was there. Everybody was like, oh. Nobody. One dude finally went, man, I don't feel no electricity, nigga. And he was like, oh, you're not doing it right. So then he goes, all right, well, here. I'm going to slap shit out of him. bam! And that's how fucking martial arts started. That's how bullshit martial arts started. And that's how real martial arts started. Some nigga was going around shooting lightning bolts out of his hand. And the other nigga kicked him in the stomach. And then the other nigga was like, well, that was disgraceful because I was in my fucking Jordan slippers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they had Jordan slippers. But so he went around and he got wise and wait, no. One dude was going around shooting lightning and then they kicked him in the stomach. He was all, well, that's not shit. So I gotta go motherfucker do some real shit and develop a style, right? Another nigga got kicked in the stomach and that's how karate started. Another nigga got punched in the face, that's how Muay Thai started. So there was a couple bullshit motherfuckers. And then they realized that the shit didn't work. But nobody else really wanted to get hurt. So, you know, when they got fucking hurt, they went to the bullshit nigga. And he was like, well, here's how you really knock him out, right? I will punch you. Here's how you really knock him out. All right. All you got to do is stand real still and concentrate your ki. And then when he touches you, he'll fall over, right? And then the dude was like, right. So he went back to the dude that kicked him in the stomach. And he was like, hey, man, I got this new move. Dude was like, really? Bet. All right. Bah! Hit him in the face again. He went back to his teacher. He was like, hey, man. He was like, hey, man, why did this nigga just punch me in the face? I thought you said it would work, right? He was like, all right. Well, here's what you really need to do. He was like, nah, man, I think you need to go fight him. Because he was like, well, the master was like, all right, well, I'll go fight him, but I'm not feeling well right now. You know, he came up with bullshit. So, you know, the other dude was like, oh, well, cool, masters, you know. So he started getting suspicious. And this is how it started branching off into how we get martial arts. And then we still have the bullshitter, right, going around bullshitting the people that was really too afraid to go get hit. Or that got hit and then was too in denial. And then they was like, the Kamehameha is real. And I'm going to never see the results of it, but I'm never going to have to use it either because niggas is really be scared of competition. So, you know what I'm saying? Because how many people do you know, really and truly, how many street fights do you know how many people have been in? Because I have been in more street fights than anybody. I'm the mostest of the mostest I know of anybody that I know when it comes to certain things. Like, I only know one person that's mostest of me. And he got more street stories than me. But other than that, I'm mosting him. I'm the mostest of the person that I know. I'm most people. That's what I'm saying. I'm fucking serious. Well, okay, I'm most of my circle. When it comes to, you be like, okay, well, you can do this, but I still got most of this. So you got me in one aspect, but I still got most of this. But I'm not trying to just, what's that word? One up you. Because I've already, what's that called? I'm already levels above you. You know, I haven't one upped you. I've, what's that word? We're not even, I haven't one upped you. I'm levels above you now. That's it. I haven't one upped you. I'm levels above you. Platforms above you now. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm platform. I haven't one upped you. I'm platforms above you now. Real talk. So, with that being stated, I'm the mostest. But still, that's how the evolution of martial arts and bullshit martial arts started. Nigga was like, hey man. And that's how you got the denials, and then that's how you got the people that was like, alright, well, this is really gonna work. But they fought, right? But there was no cameras. There was no cameras until now, right? As far as we know. So that's why bullshit martial arts is slowly dissipating away because we have cameras. As far as I know, I shouldn't be so biased because I see on the internet still bullshit martial arts. So there we go. I just disproved myself. There's still motherfuckers out there, I think, that still do bullshit martial arts. AKA shit that will get you killed in real life. As somebody that's been hit, has hit people. Aww. So, yeah. Motherfucker went up against another motherfucker. Thought he knew some shit. He was like, yeah, man. He said, I'll punch you through the wall with my instant 2-finger technique. And he was like, nigga, no the fuck you want. I'll beat the fuck out you. Nigga took him down. The dude got up. He said, the dude that got his ass kicked, he was like, that was disgraceful. He went, so it's a tie. And that's why the bullshit kept going. Boom. Evolution of bullshit. Martial arts right there. See, I'm uncovering it all for you. Just like the chicken and the egg. What came first? Brawling. We was fighting with our feet and biting shit to whoop the other nigga for pussy. That's probably what we was fighting over back then in Atlanta. We were primitive, right? I don't know. That's what they fucking tell us. I kind of think that whoever wrote that theory that humans aren't engineered for Earth, I don't know when that theory came, but I remember seeing After Earth with Will Smith and Jaden Smith, and I was like, oh, this movie, the acting is weird, but the movie makes sense because, like, you know, like I said, we only tough because, you know, you go try. Like I said, this has all been stated before, but I don't think we are engineered for Earth. I think, like I said, here's my theory about how we fucking got here. But then again, how else did everything else get here? But we as humans, I think we were like every animal. So Earth was created for animals here. And it was like, alright, the elder gods were like, alright, I got this project called Earth, right? Just put your pets here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, yeah. And we're like, oh, we got all these pets or some shit, or we're gonna design something for this beautiful planet to live on here, and it's all gonna give back, like the circle of life. Your shit may die, but it's never gonna really go extinct, and if it do, you know, it'll be alright. So everybody brought a little bit of something. You know, they brought the strawberries. One motherfucker brought the strawberries. You know, it was one big fucking Christmas party. And everybody brought the strawberries. One motherfucker brought elephant. One motherfucker brought motherfucking orangutan. It was like, oh, this is a chimp. You know, watch out. It was like 10 niggas in one motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's a strong nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, one motherfucker brought some bees. One motherfucker brought some. And he was like, well, he brought yeah. And then, you know, the ladies brought some shit too. For sure. Matter of fact, the ladies brought the bees. Fuck that. The ladies brought the bees and the pollen. You know, because they queens anyway. So there we go. And I was like, these animals are gonna thrive together. And one motherfucker was like, I'm gonna bring these humans. Watch this shit. And look at what the fuck we do now. And then that god was like banished because he's like, this wreck shit. Look at this. Look at where is my dodo birds? Huh? You brought these what are them? Humans? This beautiful oasis. Jump this nigga. They jumped him. They beat that nigga's ass. Like, ever since you brought your little humans, they were at the council. They was like, ever since this nigga brought this humans, my dodo birds, everything's gone. Half the populations that we created is gone extinct. And they go, well, that's what happens. So you got one side that's for the humans, and the other side that's like not for the humans. And you know what I'm saying? Right. Well, it just happens. You know, it's just evolution. And then the guy that got his fucking shit extinct going, evolution. Fuck you. Step outside. Evolution. This motherfucker brought these destructive shits around, and everything's going to shit. The whole fucking earth is changing. It's turning shit. It's raining fire. You know. But see, but the main motherfucker that created the earth, you know, he's kind of neutral. So he was like, oh, we built this self-destruct bomb, so you know, eventually it's just gonna wipe itself out. And they were like, wipe itself out. See. So they beat that nigga up. Or no. We were the cause of it, and now, yeah, there's no matter of fact. Take the neutral motherfucker out. So, because of we're doing so much destruction, here's the further theory: the Earth corrects itself, right? Or, wait a minute, should I go with the original story? The neutral guy was like, well, since y'all can't get along, I built this self-destructing mechanism and it's gonna wipe out everything. And he's like, what the fuck? Hey man, see, whoop this nigga. And he was like, well, we whoop you too. Or the alternate one is like, the dude. Anyway, I'll fix that one. But yeah, and that's how humans got here. Some motherfucker was getting back. But why was he getting back? I don't know. Either he was a mad scientist. Yeah, he was just a mad scientist. He was like, watch this. These niggas fucked with me for too long in high school, and he just happened to be a fucking smart motherfucker. Like Naruto. But he ended up, no, fuck that. No, fuck Naruto. Anyway, he was just a smart motherfucker. People fuck with him too long. He was like, alright, well, I was trying to be cool with y'all now, you know. Yeah, it was, watch this. So, but now, no, just a mad scientist, fuck it. I don't want to, just a mad scientist. He's like, oh, this one's gonna happen. I don't give a fuck. And then that created the party. And that's how the evolution of humans got here. Yeah. Just some mad scientist that wanted in on the project of Earth. Or whatever decimal point, whatever our scientific name to the outer gods or outer realms are. So I would say we ST 1, 2, 3 ABC. That's our Earth name. Roman numerals. No, Roman numerals 11X or some shit like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, hey man, this mad scientist over here created these humans, and ever since he created, they've been destroying shit and eating shit. What the fuck? Why the fuck? They just been destroying shit and eating shit. And changing shit too. What the fuck? What the fuck? And now they're changing and debating about it. Two gingers. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Anyway. Male, female. Now they're changing and debating about it. The fuck? And going to war. Over oil. The fuck? Over oil. They're just destroying shit. And then the other motherfucker's like, well, you know, there's got to be like a, who's the council? Is there a council of gods? You know, he's like, well, you know, you guys did create the project, and you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Meeting adjourned. He's like, yeah, meeting adjourned, motherfucker. Get my goddamn fucking dodo birds back. And all they do is smoke fucking weed. This podcast was too fucking live. I might even part 2 it. Renee, I am always going ham.